I asked thousands of people from age 1 all the way to age 100 what their favorite Roblox game is. And I'm testing them all. Starting it off old. Ages 80 to 100's favorite game is Anime Feet Simulator X. Eventually, I'll play games beloved by millions of kids. But to get there, I have to start with a game beloved by 2 90-year-olds, apparently. All right, so you click to get Anime Feet. That's good stuff. Obviously, the goal of this video is to discover which age group has the best taste in games. But already that goal is being sabotaged. Listen, if you're above 80, you don't play Roblox. You especially don't play Anime Feet Simulator X. Unless you a freaky grandpa. There is no favorite game for 80 to 100-year-olds. The people who submitted these games lied, which made it even more shocking to find out this next age group told the truth. Before filming this video, I was told there's an underground community of people 60 and older who exclusively play a very specific Roblox game, Bloxy Bingo. Literally the most believable game for 60-year-olds to be playing. At first, I didn't believe it. I thought there's no way grandma's playing Roblox. But after sorting through the survey results, removing all the submissions that were obviously lies and anyone who said their age was 6'7", Bloxy Bingo 6 votes. There's no way. It can't be true. Only one way to find out.
Who looks like they could be like a very old lady?
Anyone here older than 40? I'm trying to make friends my age.
40.
Okay, they don't seem to be into it very much.
My plan of pretending I'm a grandpa looking for grandmas shockingly not working.
If you're 60 years old, you're not using Roblox chat, so...
I begin to research online rather than continuing my avant-garde strategy, and almost immediately...
Wait, I found evidence though, I found evidence!
Does anyone play Bloxy Bingo on Roblox? I've become quite addicted and only started yesterday. It's real! Dude, there is a 50-year-old plus players of Bloxy Bingo, bro. They love Bloxy Bingo. I just found evidence. I am in disbelief. I didn't know Granny roamed the blocks. Obviously, there was a range of ages on that Facebook page. 30 to 40-year-olds actually seemed the most common, but there were actually some grannies. My survey is trustable. And now that I know that, I can finally test Bloxy Bingo.
Hello, 4 and 5.
Surprisingly, bingo is boring. But maybe it doesn't have to be. Yeah, for any turbo grannies out there, you can, for some ungodly reason, play with 6 bingo cards at once.
This is a lot harder with 6. Dude, how the f am I supposed to see that I have a bingo with this many fucking cards?
That difficulty explains why Bloxy Bingo is popular with the youngins. But for older folk, the popularity makes even more sense. It's a simple game with no controls besides clicking, and it's bingo. Older folks love bingo. I don't know if it's enough to win 60 to 80-year-olds the best age group award though, because only one age group can claim it. And this next one takes me completely off guard because it looks like it has some beloved hits.
Dude, this game is so good.
Yeah, I guess we've progressed past Granny's games and have moved on to stuff I actually might want to play. I'm shocked because as this video continues, the younger ages cast way more votes, allowing me to find super specific games and specific age groups. Like for example, later, I'm able to narrow down the groups to ages 12 and 13 instead of ages 40 to 60 because 40 to 60-year-olds hardly responded, which makes it even more confusing that the games they suggested are good. Build-A-Boat, for example, had 2 votes. I don't need to explain why that game is awesome.
Grab me.
Yes, I'm on it. Let's go.
Yo!
Whoa. Oh, no. Next was Lumber Tycoon 2 with 1 vote.
Dude, this game actually is heat. Dude, this game is advanced. You can cut any part of the wood.
This game is honestly just relaxing. Chopping trees and selling them. I see why a 40-year-old would like this. However, Barry the Hiker also had 1 vote. And just watch this gameplay. I refuse to believe any 40-year-old is playing this impossible game, bro. Okay, question. How do any of these games relate to each other? What about these screams, "I'm 40 years old"? I have to find out. So I read through some answers and it doesn't exactly help at first. I like playing my grandchild's game called Super Cool Jalbert Game. This person said their age was 40. Do they know how old 40 is? Oh yes, I do love the game growing up. I play it with all my grandchildren. Be for real right now, bro. These answers are so fake. But one answer in particular feels real to me. Someone who said their favorite game is whatever the kids want to play. This might just be another fake answer, but it makes sense. I mean, imagine a scenario where little Timmy is bored and wants to play some Roblox with his dad. He forces dad to try build a boat or bury the hiker, and maybe dad doesn't fully understand it, but he still has fun. So when little Timmy tells him to respond to my survey months later, dad remembers those games and says they're his favorite. It's my theory that that's the connection between these games. I could be wrong, but I want to believe I'm not. 40 to 60-year-olds might actually be able to win the best age group award. This next age group, however, finally has locked in. Yeah, for the first time in this video, I have some clear favorite games. Games that got more than 2 votes. Thank God. This is because 30-year-olds actually play Roblox. Not just for their kids, not just for Bloxy Bingo. They are our first age group to do that. So maybe they'll have good taste. And as I tell you what games they like the most, consider subscribing. But you are not allowed to subscribe unless you are actually enjoying this video. I mean it. Thanks. I begin with the second favorite game, having 4 votes. Work at a pizza place.
I'm being a cook.
This game is super popular, so you probably know the drill. Build your pizza, stick it in the oven, light it on fire, and become employee of the day.
I am doing my job after all.
You can also box the pizza, deliver it, all the joys of minimum wage labor. It's a super solid classic Roblox game, but why on earth is 35-year-old Harold clocking in to work at a pizza place after an 8-hour shift at Home Depot? It doesn't make sense to me that this age group is interested in manual labor games. So, in a search for answers, I play the most popular game among ages 30 to 40, Grow a Garden, with 5 votes.
Whoa, why is this game like actually gotten better?
Again, we are playing a simple game. Plant seeds, collect your crops, and sell them for cash. Once again, not a bad game, but once again, why is 35-year-old Harold playing this? After brainstorming a little, I think I know why. You see, statistically speaking, 90% of Roblox players joined after 2019, meaning 90% of these 30 to 40-year-olds were over 24 when they started playing. They didn't grow up with Roblox like younger users. They're not familiar with hardcore Roblox gaming. So it's natural for them to gravitate towards simpler games. Games based on real-world, understandable concepts. However, because of that ultra simplicity, I don't think ages 30 to 40 are gonna win. Meaning one of the previous ages still has the lead, but that's about to change because ages 25 to 30 have a massive advantage over the previous ages. Mechanical skill. The games from this point forward will be more challenging and complex, which is quickly made obvious by the Wild West.
Let's go out into the big wide world.
Coming in 3rd place with 2 votes, the Wild West is a game where you saddle up on a horse, brandish your revolver, and survive through any means necessary.
Alligator!
Even if that means you gotta fight a few gators.
Oh my, help, help, help! Oh, he bit my horse, bro! He's after me. He's after me. Run, run! It's so fast, bro! Oh, I killed it! No way!
But before I can collect the loot from its corpse, this little freak steals it.
Dude, can we kill this guy?
Too bad for him, the Wild West ain't no baby game. Dude, this game is awesome. For the first time, I'm starting to have lots of fun. Hopefully, the trend continues with this age's 2nd favorite game, Arsenal, having 3 votes.
Why do I have a sniper?
Alright, it's awesome. A simple first-person shooter where you gun down as many people as possible. But as I play more, I realize...
No way. Bro?
I recognize the winner's name. It's the same guy from the Wild West who stole our loot.
This villain!
We have a stalker. Great.
No, I'm not playing this no more. Not playing this no more.
In an attempt to escape this random weirdo, all of my friends and I block him and move on to the first favorite game of ages 25 to 30 with 4 votes. Natural Disaster Disaster Survival, a game where you get dropped onto a map and have to survive natural disaster. Dude, how did he join? I have him blocked. I actually blocked him.
He's the disaster we have to survive.
Dude, if he griefs us, I'm gonna rip off his legs. And after this round ends, sure enough, dude, he's griefing in every game we play. Dude, he's bought 6 disasters. For context, he's just spent real life money to basically make the game unwinnable for us. I know this is a video about testing games, but can we talk about this? Some random kid, who I'm just gonna call Earl from this point on, is following us into every game and torturing us. You may have noticed by now that I'm testing these games with multiple friends, but every single one of us has Earl blocked. He should not be able to join. At this point, I'm convinced he's a hacker stalking me to try and ruin my video.
Yeah, okay, that's enough natural disaster survival. We got griefed, it's over.
And sure enough, even when I joined the next game, my movie, he's there. I'm sick of this, bro. Who is this kid? I begin suspecting my friends.
One of you's lying. This is one of you.
It has to be one of them, bro. One of them is lying about having Earl blocked. I check out Earl's profile and
Wait a second. I know who this is.
you see, this group image is one of my friend's old profile pictures. One of the friends I'm currently playing games with, Zen.
Prank discovered. What do you? Okay, man. What do you have to say for yourself? Be honest. He's speechless. He's speechless, bro.
Yeah.
Dude,
The reason is
the prank go off like this?
No. Everyone surround this guy.
Yeah, it turns out Earl is actually friends with Zen. He's not a hacker after all. But he is genuinely a loser, bro. I only showed a few clips, but he really was trying to ruin every game we played. So I kick him out of the gaming sesh.
Sorry, buddy.
Shockingly, however, this is not the last you will see of Earl, unfortunately. But, not including Earl, ages 25 to 30, had an absolutely amazing taste in games. It makes sense that these players are old enough to have mature tastes like the Wild West, but young enough to actually play games that require skill. Ages 25 to 30 may actually win the Best Age Group Award. That is, if this next age group doesn't steal it from them. Because they're my age group, baby! Reppin' 22, let's go! And upon testing ages 20 to 25's favorite games, one thing is immediately different.
hello. I've got a cool knotted, don't I? Oh, that's freaky. Who's that?
It's like Jeff the Killer, but it's like different.
I don't like Jeff the Killer very much.
The game I'm currently in is Die of Death, the third favorite game of ages 20 to 25, with 6 votes. It's a simple game where survivors run away from killers.
I'm real scared.
And sometimes even fight back.
I'm a bit scared, really. Ah, get
But, like I said, something about this game is different. The second favorite game with 6 votes, Pressure, is actually different in the same way.
Can you touch this? Touch this. Touch this.
No.
A game where you explore an underwater facility and avoid monsters, not touch them.
Come on, Tony. Okay, Rodney. Oh no, watch out, Tony.
That's a machine gun.
But every danger can be overcome.
Don't worry, I've got this. I'm going to turn it off using the family lever.
Honestly, pretty fun game. Now, can you tell what's so different about this game compared to the others? Alright, I'll give you one last try with the first favorite game, having 8 votes, Dress to Impress.
Book club.
What in the nerd crap?
A game where you're given a theme and have to dress your avatar accordingly.
I'm gonna be a book.
Oh, Diva! Guys, 5 stars.
5 stars.
I'm a red book. Read me. I'm filled with words.
I naturally get first place.
Ooh, not surprised.
Okay, I'll tell you what I noticed. The difference between these games and the previous games are these are new. I had one friend who always stated the obvious. Okay, but hear me out. The games we've seen previously, Lumber Tycoon, Work at a Pizza Place, Natural Disaster Survival, they're classics. They define what Roblox is. These new games almost defy what Roblox is. Dress to Impress doesn't look a thing like Roblox. Pressure is so high quality, it could be a Steam game and no one would know. It's interesting to see that as we progress and get to younger age groups, the games get newer and break the mold of what Roblox is more. Surely this won't become a problem later, because for the first time, I'm progressing into unfamiliar territory. Ages 18 to 19 is the first age group that's younger than me. I'm practically a senior citizen compared to these people 3 years younger. Okay, the difference isn't that great, but Roblox players have a tendency to hate the tastes of younger generations. Like, I've never met a 24-year-old who likes Steal a Brain Rot, for example, except steak. But look, these are just a few examples I'm putting on screen, but no, there's hundreds of videos like this, despising what Roblox Roblox has become and what the younger generation of players enjoy. Eventually, I may let out my inner grandpa and yell at these youngins, but for now, 18 and 19 isn't that much younger than me.
Like the camera
Help,
right
help,
now.
Alfie! Dude, this game is brutal, bro.
That don't mean I like their taste in games, though. Guts and Black Powder. Having 6 votes, this was a clear favorite among ages 18 to 19, and I hate it.
Oh, bomb. Oh, dude, I'm dead. Well, one of them had a bomb, guys.
Dude, how do you win this game?
Guts and Black Powder is a zombie survival game where you're given a gun that shoots once every 10 seconds, and the zombies are given nuclear warheads.
Bro.
But even though they are literally 3 years younger than me, I don't want to be an old man who just hates the younger generation, so I will force myself to learn this game. I start by learning you can change your class, and then try to learn to work together.
Help, help, help! Thank you, kid. That guy's a bomb. Okay, the torch makes it kind of easy to identify the bombers.
Yeah, that's nice.
If you breathe the wrong direction in this game, you die. If you hear a fart, run. But honestly, after taking some time to improve and learn, that difficulty became fun.
Charge! Let's go, boys!
Oh
That
my
was
God.
awesome.
That was an
bro.
actual meat grinder.
I'm sure there'd be some lessons to take from this experience about not hating the younger generation's tastes. If the generation wasn't only 3 years younger than me, and I'm just bad at video games. But I am super grateful that I pulled through, and I'll need to keep that mindset for later when I play some less savory games. But for now, me